In today's video, I'll be talking about a Warlock build that takes into account a lot of changes coming next season. In particular, it combats the slide nerf, which hurts stability, flinch, and shotgun pellet spread, as well as it improves your overall consistency with guns and takes your movement and map knowledge to the next level. This is a solo build, so you don't need teammates to improve you. This is all you. Let's start by talking about the goals of this build. It's supposed to give you in-air accuracy at all times, with the caveat that you have to aim down sights and it halts your movement. You are stuck in the air when you aim down sights. This works on all three subclasses, and it counters a Top Tree Dawn nerf, which says that on Top Tree Dawn, if you consume your grenade, you are marked on the radar, which is unfortunate because it's a dead giveaway of exactly where you are. Now, because Wings of Sacred Dawn flat out gives you in-air accuracy, you don't have to consume your grenade to proc heat rises, therefore, you're never that extra ping on the radar. In this background gameplay, I'm using Bottom Tree Dawnblade, so it is getting a future buff where the Phoenix Dive, which restores health, can now go different directions. You can think of it as Shatter Dive on the Revenant Hunter, which is the best movement ability in the game. It's an air dodge that you get to spam every couple seconds. The funny thing about Phoenix Dive, though, is that if you Phoenix Dive, you cannot slide. So you can't be punished by the slide nerf because you couldn't slide anyway. Okay, let's rapid fire the build. I'm using Bottom Tree Dawnblade, which sports one of the best supers in the game, with Empowering Rift so I can 2-tap with Ace Memento Mori. Now, the exotic chest piece is the whole point of the build. It reads, when Dawnblade is equipped, aiming weapons while you're midair suspends you there for a short time, improving airborne accuracy, reducing incoming flinch, granting damage resistance, and hits extend the float. I have double hand cannon unflinching for Ace of Spades, which has extra damage bullets after reloading, and more importantly, radar when you aim down sights. Notice I have hand cannon and sniper targeting, as well as throw distance, because they're changing the way that burning works with Bottom Tree Dawnblade. If someone's burning and you pick up the kill, they should explode, which is funny because Ace already has Firefly. For the Bond, use whatever you want, but Bomber makes the most sense. I'm going with High Intellect on this build since the super is the best part. For my sniper rifle, I have no distraction since I have to aim down sights to float anyway, might as well get less flinch. So now that you're up to speed with exactly what I'm running on the build, let's talk about this background gameplay. There I pick up some in-air shots with Ace of Spades, proccing Memento Mori. It does 90 damage now. Notice I have an Empowering Rift, so that means if I place the Empowering Rift on the floor and then float above it, I can 2-tap with Memento Mori active. I also have high cal rounds, so I cause more flinch to my opponent, and they can't flinch me. I have double unflinching and Wings of Sacred Dawn. It's not happening. In this gameplay in the background, I'm using the Uzume Sniper, which has explosive rounds, which makes the most sense when you're using a float playstyle, because even if you miss, you're still guaranteed to do splash damage. Though I will say, 9 times out of 10, I prefer the high impact snipes because I like body shotting people. It synergizes with Empowering Rift, and if you are below 5 resilience, you can get body shot. And a lot of people are not running 5 resilience, so you can punish people. Currently, I am learning how to utilize the super for airstrikes, trying to get a good sense of where my Dawnblades are going to go, and these home on people, so they pick up kills pretty easily. You can see right here, this Titan short stops because Phoenix Dive bugged out. That happens sometimes. Same as you not being able to melee somebody if you slide. It's very weird and something that should be looked at. So, wow, that's a lot of supers already dealt with. There we go, missed the snipe, but still picked it up because of explosive rounds. You already know, in-air snipe. Let's move to the next clip. This is going to be primary centric with Ace of Spades. Something I should mention is that this build is potent in both 6v6 and in trials, but for different reasons. In 6v6, I have ample opportunities to make Memento Mori 2-tap. So if I'm in the air, aiming down sights to get damage resistance with Memento Mori and Charge with Light or in an Empowering Rift, it takes me 2 bullets to kill my opponent, and it takes them 4. So consider that. You can lead with your primary a lot of the times and be perfectly fine. And if you get sniped while doing this, you did all you could. You are using one of the most flinched primaries in the game. The most flinch-inducing primaries in the game. That's the way to say it. So here goes the super. Super is going to make some big plays here. Notice the Phoenix Dive, get some health back. In a super. It's nuts. Does that kill? Of course it kills. You know why you subscribe. So yeah, that's the build next season. Have fun trying it out. I do think it's a higher skill build that you can't just throw on. You need to play with this for a couple hours. This might be one of those type of builds where you have to commit to it for the entire season to see big results. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Of course, I forgot to mention, if you're more of a shotgun player, Duality and Chaperone slaps with this build. Just saying.